JQ here. Sorry about posting this late. I kind of promised to have this done between my last two haul videos, but I did not get it up. But here we are. So I am doing this layout. I saw the Festive Friday challenge, and I want to always try those because there's usually only like one a month, so it's not like it's a ton of extra work, but it's always fun because it's a recipe and they really encourage you just to do only theirs for only them and not like try and double dip, and I like that idea. So their list is, you have to choose 3 of the following things: rainbow, watercolor, a planner or calendar page, inspired sentiment, buttons, ribbon, stitching, fabric washi, and die cuts. So I found this awesome cut file from Paper Issues. It's an ampersand, and they have different layers made in the cut file already. Did I mention it's free? It's free from Paper Issues. Yeah, so they have a bunch of layers, so you can either make it a cut out from the center of a page with stitching around it. You can layer it so the stitching's on the inside like I did. There's many different ways you can do it, and I love it. So I cut it out. I'm trying to get some of my Felicity Jane used up my stash because I got the new Madison collection, so I want to use up what else I have before I dig into that. So this is some from my haul. A little bit of the Lola collection is what this paper is from, but I did this ampersand, so I'm going to count this as my rainbow. And then I'm going to take a bunch of shimmers, watercolors. I went and traced around where my ampersand was sitting, and just to know where it is. And I'm going to take a bunch of watercolors and almost do like a painted shadow for my ampersand. So I'm going to kind of do a bunch of the colors around, putting them on with a paintbrush and then kind of watering them down with my watercolor brush. And the first one I'm using is It's Meant to Be. I'm also going to use Pinko de Mayo, Going Peach Side. I don't know why I was going to say Georgia Peach Side. Going Peach Side, and then a little bit of First Blush. And then later I will splatter with Pinko de Mayo, It's Meant to Be. And then also I'm going to splatter with Christmas Cheer to pick up some of that yellow in the ampersand. But I figured after I put down the Meant to Be, the Peach Side, and the Pinko de Mayo, and a little bit of the First Blush, which is an Inklings, which is more of a dry watercolor, and it's a really pale pink. After I put those 4 down, I decided that was enough like saturation on my page because I didn't gesso or anything. And I figured the yellow would be better if I didn't put it down. I don't know. I made that decision, and I'm glad I did. So I'm going to skip a lot of this, no, I did not skip a lot of this. I kind of cut out some of the other stuff, but I'm just painting on, like I said, in the silhouette and in the gaps of where the cut file is going to go. And so I was also trying to choose between some lovely photos of me and my niece last year, right after they kind of moved into their new house. Took some photos when we went to go visit. She's so stinking cute. She's my person. We bond. She was my first niece that I got to we have a good connection. But anyway, so then I decided to do also, since I'm doing silhouette of the ampersand, why not do like a little silhouette of the frame, so there's just a little drop shadow when I put my photos down. So I did that too, and you don't see them as well after I put everything down, but I do like it, and you get hints of it, which is fun. Just drying a little bit with my heat gun. So I use a little bit, most of the Lola collection I dipped into because that way I had most of the same colors, and I had 4 or 5 papers from the Lola collection. The background paper is the only one I got from the Madison collection, so I'm doing that one. It's the back side, the grid. So I'm gonna do a little bit of this the floral paper as a layer, and then also the back of what I cut the ampersand out of, which is like a white and yellow floral pattern you see right behind there. So I'm just going to put some paper layers on while my painting shimmers kind of dries off. Or dries, not dries off. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Don't even know. So as it dries, I'm just going to make some layers. And then I'm going to have fun with the die cuts that came with Lola as well. So I end up using, of the list, I'm going to count my ampersand as rainbow, even though, I mean, that's technically not true rainbow. It's rainbow, watercolor, stitching, because I stitched around that ampersand. I did a chain stitch. And then I end up using die cuts, and I end up using some washi. So even if my ampersand doesn't count as rainbow, I technically used extra, so that way just in case. We're getting that glued down, popped it up on foam, used ATG and wet glue. With all this glittery shimmers underneath, things are not going to stick well. And I don't know about you guys, this always happens to me. I have a plan, and then I stick it down, and then it's never where it was supposed to be. It ends up being okay, but it's never where I originally planned it on being. I loved that bow. That bow I fussy cut out of a pack of the cards that I got when I did my like big grab bag. And those, I don't know which ones came in which collection, but you can always use a black and white bow. And what I just stuck it on too is just the inside of a frame, which that ends up getting taken off and ruined because I decided I don't like it. It's a little too bulky over there. But I cut out this real life out of a card as well, and I thought that would be really fun to make my title Real Life Beautiful. And it could be real life and beautiful and real and beautiful, you know, with the ampersand, but the ampersand is more just her and me. So I'm going to tuck that right there. I am deciding to add some washi tape. Sorry, this is just at the bottom. With my new organized setup, I got to rearrange a little bit. It's hard to remember where my new cutoff points are. So it's just a scalloped black and then this white stripe. And it's very subtle, but it's a nice subtle touch. So a little washi just in the corners just to bring that corner. Got some of this die cut strip that I decided I'm going to add a little pink over there, which I like that. It's a nice little framed aspect since my painted frame didn't, I covered it up. And I'm going to mess around with where all this stuff goes. I want to get some floral on there because I don't scrap my nieces a ton, and it's fun to use all the florally colory bits. And these florals are so pretty and are so colorful and match like all the colors in that ampersand so well. So I want to do kind of a bigger cluster right here and a smaller one up between the photos, but I can't figure out what I want to do. I do finally figure it out. So I think I'm going to do that polka dot thing and use all these black and white florals, but it just wasn't cutting it. So then I decide to use the floor or this mint green one, which I like much better to bring some color up there. And then I'm going to find the giant florals because I totally forgot about them. They're sitting right there. And I like that coming out of the ampersand and that one down there. And that whole pink label with that yellow circle says hello. That's going to go over with the smaller. Yep, I decided I like that big one. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm not one to like put stuff down and take it up and move it. So this is big for me. Because in my brain, like if it's down, it's down. You just have to live with it. I'm getting better about that. So yep, I moved that label and that hello over there, which was a perfect spot to put the date. And I used little puffy essential black puffy stickers just to put November 2018 because that's when this was taken. I take that back off that bow and I ripped my bow in half, but I figured I could re-glue it. That's fine. And I put the bow back to the same spot. I like that there. And yeah, and now I'm putting those puffy stickers on, and I'm going to do some splatters, and then I'll have some close-ups for you. So yep, like I said, I did splatters in that Pinko de Mayo, the hint of mint, and then I also did Christmas cheer to bring some of the yellow in. But thanks for watching, and at the end, there's a code if you decide to go check out the free cut files by Paper Issues. There's a code also if you decide to go shopping for 20% off. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.